Hello, beautiful people. I bid you grace and peace, increase and abundance. I am so very honored to be in your presence today. Oh my goodness. Can y'all feel the energy? Am I coming in clear? So look, I am coming in on 1,000, and it's my first time working with Emcee, but I absolutely adore this platform, and I just want you all to feel the energy. Hello, Sierra. Hey, Jacqueline. Okay, turning my camera on. It's on. Tell me if y'all see me. Okay, can you see me now? Am I good? Casey, am I good? I know y'all hear my voice because I'm coming in on 1,000. Let me see, my beautifuls. 1 second. Yes, indeed. Can y'all see me? Okay. Are we good? All right. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. All right, my beautifuls. Can y'all see me? Are we good? Because I'm about to start because I'm coming in on 1,000. Hey, Chrissy. Good to see y'all. Hey, yeah, y'all can see me. Okay, we live at 5. We live at 5. Grace and peace, beautifuls. And also, if we have our amazing gentlemen in the space, I'm so very honored to be amongst you. I am Ohavia Phillips. I do all things media in the city of Charlotte and beyond. And I have been so incredibly blessed to travel with the message of being fluent in the language of you. And what that means is being unapologetic. It means being rooted in your purpose and not in popularity, and in showing up in the true essence of who you are and not what you do. I am so honored to be amongst you. First things first, I would be remiss if I did not give an ultra shout out to my good sis, Casey. I've been texting her all morning like, sis, I'm coming in on 1,000. I'm honored to be amongst each and every one of you. So thank you so much. Also, shout out to my fellow sisters, my fellow speakers. Look, I'm sure you all have been in for a treat with all of these phenomenal speakers, and to be amongst them is such an honor. So I want to say thank you. All right, so look, y'all, let's get into it. So the theme for this summit is no longer my burden. And having just quit my 9 to thrive to really step into my purpose, when we discuss what it means for something or for someone, for things that happen to no longer be a burden, that is a very, very powerful affirmation. And often too, can y'all see me? Let me see. Yes, indeed, my lovelies. All right. Let me see. Can y'all see me? It knocked me out. Let me see if I can get back.
Oh, we saw you. You were good, mama.
Oh, am I good, my lovely?
We with you. Yeah. We saw you. Now your camera's off again, so turn your camera on again. But we was with you, sis. We heard you.
No, look, I'm so happy to be in, sis. I was about to start and then my screen went black. I'm like, what? But nothing is going to interrupt the message. No, you good, my lovely. Nothing will interrupt the message. Look, it's going to get where it got to go. You hear me?
We got time,
it's going
sis.
to get where it's supposed to be. Okay.
Chris is like, come back.
No, I promise I'm not going nowhere. Hold on, y'all. So this is my first working with Emcee, but we live, okay? We are live. Let me see.
Oh, and you can always refresh and come back in if it's
okay, my sweetie. Let me see. I'm just trying to find where.
Yvonne said this portion of the revolution will be televised. Ashay, listen.
In Jesus' name, look.
Period.
In Jesus' name, because I don't know what they thought, but they thought wrong. We are live.
They thought wrong.
I'm coming back, my sister. Give me 1 second.
Take your time, sis.
Yes, my sweet. I was like, where did
I said, can't wait to quit my 9 to thrive. I love when O says 9 to thrive. Because listen,
yes,
it's a means to an end, okay?
Okay, period. And yes, my sister, so I just quit my job, my 9 to thrive. And when I tell you, to God be the glory, to God be the glory, okay? And my sis, you can still hear me okay, right? This is so weird.
Yeah, we can hear you. I just can't see your face. But again, up to you. If we can hear you perfectly. We just, your camera's off on our end.
Okay, yes, give me 1 second. Hold on. I'm going to try and fix it. I don't know why my camera... If we got to do it with no face, let me tell you something.
Fingers crossed. Let me see. Show on stage. Is it a second one? Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
okay, the message
Yeah.
will be televised regardless. My lovelies, let's get to it. So, no longer my burden. What does that mean? That means that whether it is the internet connection or the connectivity with people who don't serve you a purpose, it is not your burden to wear it. It is not your burden to think that you have to be identified by it, but instead be inspired to go big. And listen, that's what we're doing today. Pull out a pen and a pad, use your phones because I am a digital babe and I love to see it. Whatever you can to take down this message, let's get to it. When I think about the theme of no longer my burden, I am so inspired by the women in my family. I am a proud Afro-Latin Black Caribbean woman. I was raised by a single mom. I am the oldest of 5. And I remember growing up, my mom always had this slogan, and it was, because I said so, and it is what it is. And I remember growing up like, to think that just those 2 phrases have everything to do with not only how I respect my mom, but how I honor what she is saying to me and how I show up in the world. It has continuously followed me, even into this amazing trip around the sun at 30, to recognize that no matter where I show up, no matter how I stand or how I talk, I am fluent in the language of me. So today's session, we're going to talk about what it means to be fluent in the language of you. In a world where we are consistently being sold something on the internet, being told something by the world, where our attention is consistently being vied for from different companies and organizations and capitalism and commercialism, what does it mean to be fluent in the language of you? What are the languages that you want to speak over who you are? What does it mean to be fluent and unapologetic in something and someone and circumstances no longer being your burden? Let's get busy. All right, y'all ready? Let's get it. Okay, so fluent, Fluent. Inspired by when my mom used to grow us up and she would say, I said what I said and it is what it is. And as we grow up, especially through adulthood, there are things that happen to us that wear us down. There are relationships that don't work out that make us feel as though we are unworthy. There are 9 to thrives that we get involved in that all of a sudden have us walking like zombies. And it goes from going in and doing impactful work to going in just to pay bills. My lovelies, we are in quarter 4. We are no longer doing anything or being involved with anyone that only has us doing and serving the bare minimum. We will be fluent. If you are with me in the chat, listen, I need you to type fluent, Fluent. Say I'm fluent, oh. I'm going to be fluent in the language of me, oh. Let's get it. So what does it mean to be fluent in the language of you? It means unapologetically saying what you say, letting your yes be yes and your no be no. When we say we are fluent in the language of us, it is the spaces, places, faces, and people that not only allow us in to be safe, but also we have certain characteristics that when we show up, we will be safe, okay? What does it mean to be fluent in the language of you? It's not allowing anybody to come into your life and disrupt that peace, or come into your 9 to thrive, or the business that you're building, or the thing that you're doing, and disrupt the building, because that's what matters. But how does being fluent in the language of you translate into being no longer your burden? Let's get busy. When I think about fluent, I think about the F. The F in fluent stands for fear has no room. Y'all in the chat, put fear has no room, okay? Fear has no room. What does that mean in relation to being no longer a burden, something being no longer your burden, and being fluent in the language of you? It means what it says, and that's fear is no longer your chains. Fear is no longer going to hold you back. Fear is an invisible enemy that makes you think that you are less than, unworthy, unvaluable. Fear is very slick. It comes in ways of posing a question instead of you having just the solidified aspect of who you are. Fear, my lovelies, and also my gentlemen, fear has no room. And when we are discussing fear and something no longer being your burden, it is being okay with releasing. Type release if you're with me. It's being okay with releasing. It's being okay with allowing things to be what it is. It's being okay with the growth that you are undergoing and the going that you are undergoing, okay? So the F influence stands for fear has no room in your heart, in your mind space, in your finances, in your mental health, in your emotional health, in your spiritual health, and your connectivity to people and with people. Fear has no room. My lovelies and also my gents, if you are in any space where you are feeling fear, that's because your presence is not required there. I'm going to run that back. If you are in any space or in any group with anybody, and you are feeling an essence of fear, it is because your presence is not being seen as a present and you don't belong in that atmosphere. And let me tell y'all something. It is absolutely okay to walk away. If you are feeling like that no longer suits you, if you are feeling like it is not your kind of people, if you are feeling like they're not giving you that energy that you are giving or reciprocating, fear has no room. Remove yourself and be fluent in the language of who you are. Y'all with me? Oh, I see you. Hey, Sheena. Let's get it. Okay, the L stands for leadership. My lovelies, my gentlemen, leadership. Step in it. The L influence stands for leadership. Step in it. Stop with the imposter syndrome. Stop thinking that you are not expert enough. Stop thinking that you don't know enough. Stop thinking that it can't be you because of where you come from. Let me tell you something. I am from a single parent household, okay? There is one time in my life where everything I owned was in a garbage bag. My parents had a tumultuous relationship. I'm the oldest of 5. We've seen the highs and we've seen the lows. But let me tell you something. I never allow what I survived to halt or stop me from what I want to progress, and neither should you. The L in being fluent is recognizing that leadership is everywhere. It's not just if your name is on an office door. It's not just if you have CEO at the beginning of your name. It's not just if you mastered it or got your doctorate. Let me tell you, a leadership role is somebody who stands up, speaks up, and decides what they want for their life, career, and their business. So when we discuss something or someone no longer being your burden, I want you to recognize that you have power in your words, you have power in your worth, and you have power in where your feet tread. And all of those W's lead up to the leadership that you have within. You don't need anybody giving you a promotion, sis. You don't need anybody telling you you're worthy, sis. You don't need nobody telling you that you are ready and now let's do it. Let me tell you something. If you dreamt it, if you feel it, if it's in your heart and you want to build it, that leadership role is ready for you to step in. So the L influence stands for what? Leadership. Step in it. And don't wait for anybody to crown you. Don't wait for anybody to adorn you. You don't have to wait for anybody to see or validate you, because you are not a parking pass. You are not a parking spot. Instead, you are a purposeful individual that is going to be used for so much great. And I want you to recognize that that is more than enough leadership. I also feel led for all the wives and mothers out there. You are an impeccable leader. For all the older siblings out there, for my business owners that get it in the middle of the night and they wake up super early, you are a leader. For the single moms, for the sisters, for the birthers, for the doulas, for all of the incredible women in this space, your leadership is not only a blessing, but it impacts our world in ways that they don't even understand. But you don't need anybody to tell you that. I want you to recognize that to be fluent, that leadership role, you step in it every day, and that is who you are. Oh, y'all, I'm getting real. If you with me, say, come on, oh. Come on, oh. I see you, Ashley. I see you, Nicole. Let's get busy. Okay, the U influence stands for unlearn. Okay? Unlearn. And let me tell y'all something that I had to learn about this. It is absolutely okay if there is a version of you that no longer belongs inside of you. Ooh. Y'all got me on 1,000. It is absolutely okay if there is a version of you that's no longer okay with you. It is absolutely okay if that group no longer suits you, if that hobby no longer fits you, if that thing, that connection, partnership no longer works. Being fluent is understanding that we are consistently built to unlearn, to update, to show up, and to be the best version of ourselves. But before you can step into that new skin, come on, y'all, because we fine like wine. Before you step into that new skin, you have to acknowledge that this wine tastes a little old. The way that I was serving myself doesn't look good in this glass. The way that I was showing up and the things I used to allow no longer works for this new skin. And it is absolutely okay. I need y'all to hear me. It is okay to unlearn. I am currently in a heavy season of losing people. And here's the thing, I don't even like to use the phrase losing because I didn't never lose nothing I wanted back. All right. But I am in a season of recognizing that I was the light for many of my groups. And when I wanted it back, y'all, I was like, where they at though? Right? Where are they at? But it was okay because little did I recognize Spirit Team and also my purpose was allowing these things and these people to disappear to remind me that consistently to step into 2.0, you got to be able to hear your own voice. You got to be able to receive from your own heart. And people play a huge role in stopping, stunting, or forwarding that growth. So let me tell you, if you are in a season of losing people, if you are in a season of consistent miscommunication, if you are in a season of feeling like you are not being heard or nobody's getting it, consider it a blessing. You are being built to be fluent in the language of you, unapologetic about what you say, how you show up, but especially who gets to engage in your space, okay? So the U in Fluent stands for unlearning. So this can also be for the person who wants to go back to school. This can also be for the person who says, you know what, Ohavia, I want to build that business. This could be for the person who was deciding for the first time in their life, officially, I am breaking generational curses and I'm not wearing my chains as necklaces. Let me tell y'all something. Don't be loyal to something that doesn't suit you unlearning. Don't be loyal to something that doesn't want to see you grow. If you are in a spirit or in a time and in a season where you want more, it's okay to unlearn. It's okay to release. And it's okay because that is being fluent in the language of you. If y'all are with me, put I'm unlearning. Oh, I am unlearning. Put unlearning in the chat because nobody can do that for you. Only you can make the consistent and constant effort. All right. The E, oh, y'all, you got me hot. The E in Fluent stands for energize your ambition. Did y'all hear what I said? Energize your own ambition. Let me tell y'all something. Nobody is going to ride for my business harder than me. And I love people. Nobody going to outlove me, outloving people. All right. So what does it mean to energize your ambition? It's when they support your business or not. It's when they buy from you or not. It's when they want to listen to you or not. It's when people say, I don't understand why you just don't get with the program. I don't understand why you just don't chill. I don't understand why every time we look up, you got something going on. Let me tell you what you tell these people. You are absolutely right, because this energy is fueling my ambition. What does it mean to energize your ambition? It's recognizing that whether they buy, share, sell, pass the message on in the family group chat, in your friends group chat, it's when you enter into a space and people are trying to figure you out and they want to go by the degrees you have and what you wear. Energizing your ambition is recognizing it's not what's on you, y'all, it's what's in you. It's recognizing that whether they see it or not, you're going to get busy and you're going to keep your hand to that good work and you're going to get it done. Energizing your ambition stands solely and only for saying, this is not my burden to prove to you who I am, for you to validate who I am. When I show up for you to see me, because I'm already seen, okay? And in energizing your ambition, what you're telling yourself each and every day is you're going to show up and you're going to show out for you and not for anyone else. And real quick, I'm going to take a pause to give you some strategies and some ways where you can energize your ambition. Number one, have a routine. I wake up at 4:44 a.m. every day. I say my prayers. I read a chapter of the Bible. I read a chapter of a book. I work out, and then it's time to get busy. Without a routine, how can you energize your ambition? So in Q4, leading into the new year, I want each and every one of us to make a conscious effort to develop a routine for our lives that have us energized about what we're doing, but also energizing our ambition. Number two is get into a group that fuels your ambition. Look, we are live, okay? We are here with Blaze LLC. My good sis Casey got us right on this phenomenal platform, and she's bringing you the best of the best to energize you. What are some other groups that you've always wanted to be a part of? What are some other private groups or Facebook groups that you can engage in that can help you build your business and make you the best of who you are? Not for anyone else, but for you. So find a group. And the third and last thing is, listen, you should have a hobby in every industry sector of your life. You should have a financial hobby, get into this money. You should have a healthy hobby, whether it's the gym or whether it's Zumba or something dance. You should have a mental health hobby where you like make it active to talk to people or be a part of groups that engage you. Wherever you see in your life that you want alignment, be okay with literally having a hobby to fuel that. And that is literally the 3 steps that I wanted to give y'all to energize your ambition. Okay, so it's have a routine, join groups that fuel you, and have a hobby in healthy ways where you can grow. The N in being fluent in the language of you, and I'm gonna only say it twice because it's so powerful, all it needs is a sentence. The N stands for no is a complete sentence. No is a complete sentence. Literally, you don't need nobody. You don't need to give anybody the why. You don't need to say no because, no at this time. Listen to me. No is a complete sentence. Because when you are sure and rooted and built in your no, nobody can shake that. Also, you got to do what's best for you. So you don't have to make up an excuse or an exception for your soaring and elevation. No is a complete sentence. And in 2023, matter of fact, ahead of 2023, I want us to be okay with that, all right? So no is a complete sentence. And T is my favorite. We are in the holiday season, y'all. And we are in a season where there are beautiful people dealing with so many unhealthy things, and they're trying to figure out ways around it. They're trying to figure out ways to heal, and the world is crying. The T influence stands for take your time. There is no expiration date on your healing. Nobody, this is not a race to see who can heal the most. It is not a game of rock, paper, scissors to see who will win or lose in your healing journey. Take your time. There is no rush and there is no deadline when you are on God's timeline. I'm going to run that back. There is no such thing as a deadline, something that is negative, when you are on a purposeful work and journey and on a timeline, something positive and fulfilling. Stop allowing the internet to tell y'all what to do and when to do it. Stop allowing your loyalty to your family lineage and your generation to tell you when to do and how to do it. Stop allowing your loyalty to your family and wanting to put on supersede the fact that you want more for yourself and you just need the time to build it and do it, okay? So the T influence stands for take your time. As I wrap up, I just want to go over it one more time because y'all been hanging with me. Thank you for rocking with me as I was trying to get to know AirMeet. Also, shout out to AirMeet for allowing and being a platform where we can share such impactful messages with so many people all at once, and I'm honored to be here. Let's run it back. No longer my burden is being fluent in the language of me. F stands for fear has no room. L stands for leadership. I'm going to step in it. The U stands for being comfortable with unlearning because we are consistently building a 2.0 version of ourselves. The E stands for energizing your ambition. The N stands for no is a complete sentence. That's the only word in every language that means the same thing. Okay. No, neither, nine, period. Okay. And the T stands for take your time. And I'm going to leave you all with this. And Casey, I can't wait to do a Q&A. There is no way that you're going to be fluent in the language of you if you do not understand the language you speak. You are not your job. That's not your language. You are not the family you're building. That's a part of your language, but that's not your language. Your popularity is not your language. Purpose is your language. You growing and building the light from within coming out is your language. You deciding and setting boundaries and saying, this is no longer my burden is a language. You blazing the trail for yourself is a language. And that's being fluent in the language of you. Casey, I'm on 1,000.
God damn! Yeah, y'all. Listen. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Listen, shawty. Listen. Thank you, sis.
I love you, my sister. And I'm getting emotional. This is so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sis.
Because Casey, the people need to know.
Period.
It's not your burden. You don't got to wear that like designer. You don't got to wear nobody else's expectation like it's Louis.
Wow.
You don't got to wear anybody else's stuff like it's yours. That coat don't fit. That material make your skin itch. Don't put it on.
Yo.
Not your burden. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry.
I love me some. Oh, y'all, listen. Okay, look, I'm gonna get a time to the people because I get to love on you as much as I want to. Y'all hit the hand button if you want to come on the stage and ask a question. Okay, drop your questions in the Q&A. I will show them on stage. Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna take one question and show it on the stage, and then I'm gonna bring the first hand up. Oh, the first one is flowers from Chandrell. She says, "Woo, sis, you are my new inspiration." That's right. Thank you for.
I love you, Chandrell. Ooh,
girl. Ooh. Okay, I'm bringing Ashley to the stage. Ashley, the mic is yours. Ask whatever you want to of O. Usually my dance make it come fast. I hope it work out, Ashley, because if it doesn't, I gotta pass the mic. She coming. I hope so. She coming. Ashley, sis, try again. I don't see it bringing you. Again, people, hit the hand button if you want to come to the stage and ask a question. We do have 30 minutes for this Q&A. Sis has lit us on fire. Some more flowers, sis, from Andrea, and she says, "Beyond amazing. I needed every word. Ashe, my soul thanks you." Ashe.
I'm excited for you, Andrea. So excited for you, my sister. Listen, we going big, and we ain't waiting to the new year. We practicing now.
Ashe.
Now.
Ooh, okay. This a tough one. Oh, so this one is from Kathy. Okay, she says, she asked, "How do I get the courage to quit my 9 to thrive?" Thank you for this, Mama.
Hello, my beautiful Kathy. Let me tell you something. The courage comes from recognizing that you have everything you need on the inside to make this happen. Casey knows this because literally we spoke a week after I quit my 9 to thrive. And the courage came from me recognizing if I spend one more day, week, month in that office, I'm not fulfilling my purpose. And let me make it real for you, my beautiful Kathy. If I still would have been at that 9 to thrive, I couldn't even join this summit with y'all. It was taking up my time. It was taking up my energy. And I think the easiest way to answer this, Kathy, is recognizing that the courage comes from recognizing there is more living to do, that your life is worth more than going, clocking in, and getting a check. The courage comes from recognizing that if you believe that there's something you can build, or if there's a better opportunity that will see you because you see yourself first, you take it, my love. Because see, the fear is the lie of thinking that if you leave this thing, nothing else is going to come. And let me tell you, I haven't missed a bill, Kathy. Opportunities have been flying in, and it's all because I let my no be a complete sentence and I let that journey be personal. Also, I saved this for last, Kathy. If you're asking, you already made the decision. And don't be afraid, my love. Provisions will find you. All you got to do is be purposeful in your steps and let your no be no and go and get it, sis. Go get it, sis. Go get it.
That's so good. That's so good. I love it, love it, love it. Okay. Ashley's buffering a little bit, so I'm gonna bring Chrissy to the stage. Chrissy, the floor is yours. You want to.
Hello, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes. Hi, Chrissy.
Yes. Hi. Oh, you are fantastic. Casey, I love you. Good morning, ladies. I just had a super quick question. So I don't know how many people battle with this. I am not a person that is afraid of failure. I am a person that is actually more afraid of success. And a lot of that is intertwined in trauma. It stems from not wanting to be in a forefront and put myself in a vulnerable position for people to just kind of rip me to shreds and tear down the things that I'm trying to do. And, it kind of holds me back a lot. So what steps should I take to kind of step more into a leadership role? Because I shut down and regress and all type of things. I am definitely my own worst enemy.
Yes. Understood, my beautiful Chrissy. And I got some ways for you. So number one is, it's not a race, right? So I think I'm really big on writing the vision, making it plain. And if I write it, it's going to get done. So the first thing that I would recommend is giving yourself like a 6-month outlook, or maybe like a 6-month runway. In month one, I want to do this thing and I want to build this thing. And here are the steps I'm going to take to accomplish it. And it don't have to be like a 5 or 6 month. I do it week by week or daily, Chrissy. But literally, once you write it down, that's essentially a contract with yourself, right? So it's saying, look, whether people support this or not, whether they see it or not, whether it takes off this month or in 6 months, here are the steps actively each and every day I'm going to take. And I spoke to that a little bit earlier about the routine, right? So I wake up, read a chapter of a book, I tap in with my favorite groups. I'm now super excited to be a part of the Blaze group, right? So it's literally making sure that you are a part of groups and you're writing that vision to help you kind of keep yourself on track. The second thing is, every day, my sister, I kid you not, I have to speak life over myself in my reflection. So every morning I say, I am worthy, I am valuable, the job is already mine, the money is looking for me. I'm not looking for the money is trying to find me. So at this point, what is the connection that I got to make for it to just grab me? Because I don't got to grab anything with my name on it, right? So the second thing would definitely be that, my love, is writing down affirmations. I'm a huge journaler. So, but I know people do it on their phones now and it's cool digitally. You can also do like pin boards, whatever that is for you. But I do believe in having affirmations for your everyday. You cannot go in this world and let people tell you who you are and you don't know. Because what's happening is then you'll begin to wear that like that's who you are, and your identity would just be warped. So you got to say, okay, Chrissy King is, boom. Chrissy King does, boom. Chrissy King shows up as, boom. So you need a daily affirmation. And last but not least, sis, we are not meant to be on an island by ourselves. So 10 out of 10 will recommend groups is very, very powerful. I carry a lot of energy, Chrissy, as you could tell. We sisters now. Yes. I carry a ton of energy, right? But a lot of people don't know that I am a sum of the women and the groups that I'm in. It's so important for you to find a community that you can ask questions and they don't think you're picking their brain, that you could be in and they freely share resources. And I mean, not them fake groups, Chrissy. You know what I'm talking about, sis. The real groups. The real groups that will give you funding information, that will say, oh, here's some resources. We want to support your business. Send a link. These are all things that are very important to that building or being unafraid, and also tackling that imposter syndrome, survivor's remorse, and that fear of success. So a routine, a group, and daily affirmations that whether your name is on the door or not, you already the leader, you already got the job. I hope I helped, my sister.
Thank you so very much. And I wrote everything down. Thank you. I love your energy. You are amazing. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, my beautiful. Thanks for your time.
Thanks. Bye.
Thank you, Chrissy. Y'all, this is our summit headliner for Blaze Virtual Summit Winter 2022. This is her, y'all. Amazing. Oh, I'm going to keep it going. Nicole Blair, I'm bringing you up, mama. The mic is yours.
All right. Can you guys hear me?
Hi, Nicole. Yes, love.
Oh, look, I just have to say, I'm going to be real quick because I'm so pumped after it. I'm so pumped. All those distractions that tried to come in the beginning and stop you, like you weren't here for it. Like, I just want to say, and I'm putting this out into the universe, 2023 will be my last time working in corporate. Like, yes. I felt it when you said, like, if you're already feeling that, I know, like, I'm not meant to be there. Like, I got so much work to do. Mm-hmm. I know God is using me. Like, I am so ready. So thank you so much. I loved every bit of it.
Yes. Nicole says, I can't wait to see you next year for like each and every one of these Blaze. And I can't wait to hear the update because I already feel it. Even when I saw your photo, you got it. Believe it.
Thank you.
Build it.
Thank you. Yes. Look, and I'm going with Casey on the trip to third quarter.
It's already done, sis. Let us know when you make your milestones. We're gonna be
I sure will.
Yes. Thank you, sis. So good. Okay, I'm keeping it rolling. Shauna, I'm handing you the mic, sis. The floor is yours. Come off of mute, Shauna. We see you though.
Hey, Shauna.
Listen, I've been challenged with positioning myself to be able to speak. How did you go about like putting yourself in the right position? Because the last time we ran into each other, well, not the last time, but the time before the last time, you said you're supposed to be speaking. And
Yes.
so as I step into 2023, like my goal is to book 10 speaking paid engagements, right? And
You will.
so I will. And I want to make sure I'm positioning myself the right way. I told you I was gonna be where you was at.
Listen, and I love it. So I'm gonna tell you, Shauna, the way that it has worked for me is I literally started with writing my experience. So when I quit my 9 to thrive, I chose 3 themes that came from that. And literally being fluent in the language of you. And you notice, Shauna, just started taking off, right? So that was one
Mhm.
theme. Another theme was reaching goals and how to strategically help others reach their goals. And the last one, I'm still building and still writing, but it has everything to do with the power of community, right? So what you do is you take the current situation you're in your life, pull out the strongest 3 to 5 themes, and sis, you just write. Do you hear me? But don't just write.
Mhm.
Remember that each time we speak is to serve our community, right? So each time you speak or any speech that you draft, it is to serve and be a service to people. So what you always want to do is have a call to action, but also a strategy that you can share with others who are going to be listening. And maybe they want to also be a speaker, or maybe they want to quit their 9 to 5, or maybe they're a mompreneur who wants to build her business. Take all the themes that come very centralized in your life, in your orbit, what you're going through, pull those 3 to 5 out and just write. And then honestly, I kid you not, Shauna, the power of the internet, the digital equitability is killing it. Get on IG Live and let them know what's up. Okay? You don't need an audience in person. You don't need it to be perfect. You don't need a super hyped up or produced. Listen, the message is the message regardless, sis. So just pull yourself together in a group and also just share the themes you're seeing in your life and let it be. I kid you not. That's literally the season I'm in. And now I'm blessed to take this whole message of Fluent around the globe. But a lot of people don't know it came from quitting a whole job with good benefits. So bring those experiences in. Bring them in.
Thank you, Boo. I
I
appreciate
love
you. I'm
you.
proud of you. And I know that where God is taking you is going to be immense. So get ready.
I'll see you there on the Learjet.
On the
Oh,
Learjet. Yes, honey. I will be there.
We all gonna be
thank
there.
Now how
I love
now how
you.
I get out of here, Casey? Do you
I got
cut
you.
me
I
out?
got you right now.
Okay.
Case, I kid you not, I
Super
love
dope.
this platform, sis. This is impeccable.
Yeah, we love
Ooh.
you. This platform was made for you, honey. These steps have been ordered. Okay, they already knew. They already knew. We gotta get it dynamic for okay.
Yes.
Ah, they lined up too. Oh, they lined up. They ready. Victoria, I'm bringing you on the stage, mama. You here?
Making sure I got there. I am.
Hey, Victoria.
Hey sis, how you doing?
Listen, blessed to be in your presence, my beautiful.
As I am blessed to be in yours. Listen, you know what? Everybody else had a question or a comment. I just like I got the testimony because if it's church, somebody got to come through with a testimony. Okay. Um, at the end of the day, things were 22 was rough. I mean, 20 and 21 was rough for all of us, but 22 was rough.
Yeah.
And I stepped out in a circumstance and started this business with a partner, and ultimately you never know why you do the things. The universe is always conspiring for your good, and you're just sitting there saying to myself, like, I have all these ideas and I have all these plans and I have all these reasons for why I'm
Yeah.
doing what I'm doing, and none of them turned out the way that I thought.
Okay.
And they're still not. And ultimately, what I had to learn from this whole circumstance was I have spent my entire professional life, even as an entrepreneur, stepping out on ledges for other people. I have been throwing myself into other people, the things that they give me in feedback. Oh my God, if I need it, Victoria's got my back. The first one's always there to turn on the lights and to take out the trash is Victoria.
Yeah.
Victoria's always got my back. And
Yeah.
ultimately, what this whole situation was
Yeah.
supposed to prove to me was, damn it, Vicky, when do you have your own fucking back? When do you have your back? When does your thing become the thing? And so, no, this was not the platform I planned. And no, this was not the business when I sat and said, I'm going to have a business and it's going to be such a, that wasn't what it was supposed to be. And ultimately, even if it fails, it's a lesson. It's not a failure. It's a lesson. Either I'm winning or I'm learning. Pick it up. And ultimately, the reason I'm doing the things that I'm doing is because at some point, you've got to realize you can't put everybody else first if you are failing. You cannot put everybody else first if you ain't got no energy. You cannot put everybody else first if you've got no testimony to show what it looks like.
Yeah.
So what my business is, even when my website is janky, even when I'm not selling what I want to be selling, even when I'm sitting here trying to do my client work and the conference and do all of this, it's me putting me first, and the rest will figure it out, because ain't no way the God I believe in, she ain't gonna leave me to be sitting here like, oh yeah, you look kind of janky. You might. No, absolutely not. Okay. So for anybody sitting on the side, like, I wish I could figure it out. You know what? The time is never gonna come. No. You're never gonna have enough money. The degrees are not gonna be enough. There's always gonna be somebody who's making you feel like, oh my God, I can't do that because she does that so much better. No,
right?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
So the lesson, I think what you are, you know, like we all love the Angela meme. I'm the match, you're the fuel, and ultimately everything's getting burned down. Blaze, baby, blaze. All of it's getting burned down because I am doing me in 23. Yes. Take that, hashtag it. That's what we're doing, and it's going to be great.
I touch and agree, my sister. Doing me
in Cape Town.
You there? It's already done. It's already done.
Already.
So yes, that's it. That's what I got. That's my testimony.
Blessings, my sis. Thank you for sharing.
Listen, watch this. Give the offering to the pastor, and I'm gonna sit back in my seat and just fan like this for a little while. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you, Victoria.
I love y'all. Thank y'all for doing
love
this.
you, Victoria.
Thank you so much. Mwah.
You're welcome, Mama. You see what you done? Oh. You see what you done? This is, I'm going to say it again. This is our summit's headliner, Ohavia Phillips. Remember her name. Say her name. Pray for her. Keep her lifted. Encourage her. Follow her. Root for her. Y'all, we are who we've been waiting for. It's here.
Yeah.
Heaven is here. Yeah. Wait for what? We go on and 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 on. Okay, the next one coming up. Oh, you ready?
Yes, sis. I'm sorry. I'm inspired.
All right, Kayla Life is coming to the stage. Kayla, the mic is yours, Mama.
Whenever I hear this name, I just be like, oh. I ain't got a voice like Kate do, but you know, yeah. Oh, yeah. I have never in my life met someone with similar to the same energy as me. Not ever. So I want to take this moment just to give you a thank you, some flowers. I wrote some stuff down if you would give me a second. I would like to thank you for just being you. Just being who you are. Because through this, I see myself. I'm like, wow, Kayla, they done threw you into this speaking journey. They said, this is what you got to do. This is how you affect people. And then here you are. Yeah. Complete envisionment and embodiment of where I am going to be. Not trying to be, going to be. Right? Like, I thank you. Thank you. If I had virtual flowers to throw, I would give them to you because
you the flower, sis. You the flower.
It just felt so warm. It felt so live. And I thank you for living outside the box, letting your talent shine, being your full main character self, baby. It's lit. Like you really did do something in my spirit. And I'm so honored to be right up after you.
I love you, Kayla. I love you. Okay,
thank
home
you,
of the main character. And put some respect on my sis, Kayla.
She lit now. She lit too. I agree. Y'all took the souls for real. Like
is.
Thank you, Kayla. Love you, sis. So good. Somebody said they got FOMO. They missed it. Yeah, you missed it, Sharon. Let me tell you something. This is our Blaze Virtual Summit Winter 2022 headliner. Listen. Oh, okay. All right. Next one coming up. Okay, Ashley, let me tell you something, sis. I'm gonna try again because the third time might be the charm, okay? And I love you so much, even if this doesn't work out, okay? Here we go.
It's gonna work. Watch.
It's gonna work. Watch. Cause she coming. Y'all
Casey, look, we like.
Look, listen, cause it's gonna happen. Yeah, hey God. Hey Ashley.
Hey Ashley.
We see you. Lost connection, girl. But it happened though. We mustered that up, and Ashley's gonna slide in your DMs. Oh, okay.
Please, I hope so. Ashley, hit me, sis.
And they've been asking. Let me say this before they curse me out. They've been asking over and over again. How can they follow you? How can they support you? So please do share your information, sis.
Absolutely, my sister. Thank y'all. I love y'all. So I'm Ohavia Phillips, like the spelled out the way in my box on everything on all social media. So, Case, I want to give them a fun fact about my name. So Ohavia is derived from Ohavia. In Hebrew, it means God's highest love. So whenever I'm like creating a brand or when I'm like sharing it, I want to keep my name in its pure form because wherever I travel, I want people to know not only do I love them, but I love seeing them win. So it's Ohavia Phillips on all platforms across all social media. And also too on YouTube, it's The O Show, TheOH Show, SHOW. Currently recording some new content for y'all. And yes, and also too, Casey, tell our girls, like if you DM me, I'm gonna DM you back. People be so shocked by that. I'll be like, I ain't got, you know what I'm saying? So literally, if you DM me, also on my social platforms or my email, if you want to email me something, hey, I want to strategize. Can I, whatever y'all want to do, listen, I'm here. I am a servant. All right. So you can find me on all things Ohavia Phillips. My emails are also attached on all things and my website, ohaviaphillips.com.
Ashay, you lit it up in here, sis.
Listen, okay. I told you from this morning I was on 1,000. Remember when I was texting you like, sis, what's up?
Yeah. I already knew you were gonna shut it down. Like, y'all, so for background on this, not a lot of background. Long story short, we've never had a headliner before, ever. This is the first time. And Ohavia has literally set a precedent for all that will come. Like, you literally, sis, are an important pillar, right? That will always be remembered around how we bloomed, right? This is year 2. We've never been able to do this. This is our first time even being able, to financially pour into all speakers, entertainers, everybody that has graced the stage this time, right? Like before it was like the village showing up and believing in this, right? And literally we had 2 sponsors, big sponsors, corporate sponsors who backed out at the last minute. Now recession is coming. And we pushed on anyway. We made sacrifices and said, oh, well, we still showing up for Black women. Oh, well, we're going to do what needs to be done. Oh, well, we'll trim from over here to put it over here. Literally because we knew that these 30 Black women were going to set y'all free. It was nothing. It was a no-brainer, right? And when these corporates circle back around, no, you got to stay in the parking lot because the price done went up.
The parking lot says, stop playing. They're going to have to be a little bit extra. Someplace going to...
Listen. The overflow, behind the overflow. Yeah. So listen, I appreciate you, sis. I appreciate you for helping us to get to where we're going. Like literally. You are ushering us into something higher. Like you fed into me to make me a better leader in those 30 minutes that you talked. So thank you so much, big sis.
I love you. Girl.
Thank you so much. So much. Yeah. Okay. So Shirley's gonna come up. We got 3 more minutes, y'all. Okay. 3 more minutes. Shirley's gonna come up. And then if we have time, I'm gonna go to the next person, but we're gonna see. Shirley,
come on, my sis.
The mic is yours.
You gonna have time because I'm gonna keep this short, baby. Hey,
hey, my beautiful
girl. When I say set the world on fire, come on. The last one I'm in here crying, girl, you didn't give me a chance to cry long enough. You immediately dried the tears up and I'm just like, okay, is this what we doing? Okay, I got up and started typing in the chat. I'm like, oh, okay, so this is what we do. Oh, okay. So I'm
right.
Let's get it. Let me tell you something. This is what I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna go. Jay-Z said, Oh, y'all don't want us to drink Cristal? We're going to make our own.
Come on.
Come on. Come on. You don't want us at your table? We're going to make our own.
We're going to make our own.
Huh? I just got here this week. I ain't know none of y'all till this week. I ain't know nothing about Blaze. I ain't know nothing about the summit. I ain't know nothing about nothing. I just saw somebody and say, talk your shit. Let me tell you something. I grew up in Chicago, but you would think I grew up in Brooklyn because Jay-Z is my baby. That is my man, honey. And I don't mean in a relationship way. That's my big brother.
Yes.
So when we say go, let me tell you something. We're going to do this, y'all.
We are.
We're going to do this. We're gonna show them what a dark web is, huh?
Ooh.
Huh? Okay, that's all I got to say. I love you. That was off the chain. You showed what a headline. Girl. Put some respect. Put some respect on your name. I got my notes. I'm going back over it. And what my girl Vicky say, I will see you in Cape Town. I don't know how. I ain't got a penny to my name, but I'll be there.
I'll see you there, Cheryl.
I'll see you. I'll see you on the jet.
Okay. Period. Clear. Come on.
Love all y'all. Love all y'all. This has been worth it.
Thank you, sis. Big Cheryl. Not the
little one. Y'all got me fired up, Casey. And you already know I'm coming on 1,000. But the love in this, oh my gosh, the love, the inspiration.
Man. No, and I'm telling you, and we got to wrap this up, y'all. We're gonna keep on going, okay? But I'm gonna tell you, like, I just thank God. For you, and for every woman who's graced this stage. Because I'm telling y'all, like, I cried for a couple of days when that happened. A couple of days because we consistently show that we will take the little, and multiply for Black women. Like, I'm talking about huge corporations consistently say, I don't understand how y'all are doing this because we haven't been able to figure this out. Right? And they still wouldn't show up for us this time. I cried for a couple of days for a couple of reasons, right? But didn't change shit because look, like, because we will work horizontally. Like, we don't like Issa is my inspiration. Like, sis did it anyway. Like, she worked horizontally. Like, she looked at the other hungry folk beside her, and that's what this is. Oh, like a DM slide on Instagram because I went on my IG story and said, who would y'all recommend? You know what I'm saying? And they said,
yes.
oh. So yes. I'm just full, like God knew. And I knew that God knew, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, fuck it. Like, wherever we got to pull it from, we're going to do it. We're going to pay all of these women. We're not going to change a thing. And here we are, man. So I needed to see this, sis. So I know that I can start reaching towards them. Like, I needed to see you as the head. I needed it to know, like, we already have what we need. Like my goalposts have changed again today. Like, literally, like I know now that it is a privilege to allow them to breathe this air over here with us.
It is. Sis.
And I need them here.
No, and the lie that we are consistently being sold and told is that you need people to forward the mission. All you need is God and a good heart. And the money follows, the money flows. But the lie that we're being sold is that you need the big ones. Ain't nothing little over here.
No, ain't nothing little over here.
Nothing's little over here. Let me tell y'all, I want you to take Casey's testimony and even my little technical issue to show you that it's going to happen, right? Period. Opposition, the ops are always going to op. But what you do is you turn your op into the opportunity and then let them come back and pay you to show them how you did.
Period.
And that's on my mama now.
That's on my mama now. And you're going to have to prove it to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, Like, let me think on that for, about 8 months, and I'll circle back. Yeah. Okay. Sis, I love you. I appreciate you.
I don't want to go.
I know.
I'm staying on. I'm going to go with, you said Kayla's up next, right?
Yes. Kayla Life is up next. Y'all, this is the final day of the summit. The headliner just shut it down, okay? If you were here, you got what you needed. If you weren't here, you're going to have to catch the replay. It's good. This was our first headliner ever. Since we've been doing this summit. This is the third one, first headliner ever, and she set a precedent that folks from generations to come will look to, okay? Thank you all. I honor you deeply. We are about to go into the next sessions, y'all. Just a reminder of the lineup. Kayla Life is next with Be the Main Character. It's the celebration all day, y'all. And then we have Jasmine Murphy with The Power of Her, all caps on power. We're going to, this is the last day, y'all. We're going to Lasara on Your Decolonized Body and Voice. It is a workshop, Your Decolonized Body and Voice. And then the last session of the day is a workshop from Benicia Hilton Harper with Build a Home Play Shop. And baby, what you build will carry you the rest of the way. Okay, we're gonna close out with the DJ set from Charlotte's finest, DJ Fannie Mae, giving a whole lot of love to Charlotte today because is the GOAT. So keep rocking with us. We've gotten 2 sessions down. I'll see you on the other side at Kayla Life session. Peace.